bit of a boot review tonight, bit of an unboxing. A brand I haven't featured before on my channel, but a brand that I've really been keen to try out. This is CHIPPEWA, one of the what I'd call original US heritage brands. And in this box are some of their 7-inch engineer's boots in some burgundy Cordovan leather. So let's pop these out and take a look at them. So, as with most of the heritage brands, really simple packaging, just the boots really. Little card there talking about a bit of the heritage. The brand's been established since 1901 and handcrafted US produced boots. Taking a look at the boots themselves, bit of a departure from my normal style. I'm normally into sort of mock toe boots and laced boots. These are of course not laced boots, they are a buckle up boot which relies on a tight heel cup to secure them to your foot. They are made in the old style way with a good quality Goodyear welt, a nitrile Vibram sole, I believe it is, in their sort of heritage groove pattern, stitched and nailed construction, very similar to the blacksmiths I've recently purchased. So very similar in their construction style to the Red Wing blacksmiths. Again, stitched and nailed construction, Vibram hard rubber sole, so stacked 90-degree heel. So that real heritage styling. The leather, as I say, is a Cordovan leather, and that's a horse hide, very fine leather, very hard wearing, naturally oily, which allows it to patina nicely, and as you sort of scuff it, you can buff it down back to its original form. This is sort of a burgundy, I think it might be described as oxblood, but I definitely consider this more a burgundy brown. Really nice leather. Buckled with these are a brass buckle with a nickel plate. Leather collar. Lined vamp at the front, unlined collar, simple footbed. So the construction is obviously the Goodyear welt, steel shank, a cork footbed with a leather topper, and over time your foot will bed into that nicely and it will become shaped to your foot, as will the heel cap, nice and tight initially. And at that point, if you need to pack it out once it's stretched in a bit, you might choose to put a cushioned insole in it. So, the story of these boots is really another New Year's bargain. £99 from scorpionshoes.co.uk. Over 50% off. I think these are normally £250, and they're a superbly made boot. Certainly at £99, a real steal. So we'll come in for a few close-ups and then we'll pop them on. We'll talk about the sizing and the style, and then we'll wrap it up. Some close-ups here. You'll see the Goodyear welt. Nice good quality stitching. Stitched on the front portion through the sole there. On the rear, that heel is nailed and glued. Fairly high stack on that heel, quite dramatic. Really quite like that cut in there, nice bit of styling. Vibram V-groove rubber sole there, very tough compound. I think that'll wear quite nicely. Good quality stitching all round. And say certainly a competitor for Red Wing in quality. Slightly finer detailing, I'd say. So a very fine double stitch there, double stitch around there, single stitch to the heel or to the ankle portion, branding to the heel cup, and the heel cup is nice and tight, so when you break these in, that will fit to your foot, and the strap here, the buckle, will cinch it down nicely. At the top, another buckle to tighten up the top. No bellows on the buckled portion there, so not super waterproof. You're not going to go wading around in puddles in these, but nice styling. Chippewa branding there. Nice leather piping around the top. And as I say, these are a Cordovan leather, which is a very fine, high quality horsehide, which will wear really nicely over time. On the inside, you can pick that up, unlined in the top portion. The vamp is leather lined throughout, so for all this section here, there's a leather inner lining to keep your toes nice and comfy. Simple footbed, so that's basically a leather plate on top of a cork insole, so that'll form to your foot over time. And the brass nickel plated buckles. So you've seen them close up, you've seen them on with a pair of jeans. So on to the sizing and the style. Well, whilst these were a New Year's bargain, these aren't actually a bargain for me. These I actually bought for my wife. These are a size 7. I'd normally be a size 8. However, having tried them on, I think these are a style of boot which could benefit from sizing down. They are a little snugger than I would like for my own personal taste, but I reckon you could probably get away with wearing these if you're a normal size 8. So the idea of sizing down one size or maybe half a size is definitely viable in these boots. They're perfect fit for my wife. Maybe she'll need to wear some thick socks, maybe she'll need to get an insole in there for comfort and just to pack them out a bit. But I think they're a superb buy for the price. Now interestingly, my wife normally buys high street brands and they really don't wear very well. Things like Rocket Dog, they look kind of good for the first month, and by 6 months they've ended their life and they look a complete state. So I'll be really interested to see, and I will report back, I think, on how these wear, because I've tried to convince her to buy quality footwear for quite some time. She always goes back to the high street, so this will be a real test of my belief in quality footwear. So if we're still in a position where these are looking good after 6 months, after a year, and ideally for the price after 2 years, that will be the test of true quality. If these make it to a resole, well, I think that's a thumbs up for Chippewa. So for me, I think the styling looks good under a pair of jeans, but my personal preference is to have a bit more going on the front portion. Lacing, toe caps, mock toes, that's what I like out of a boot. If you like the plainer look, if you like the sort of biker look. Whilst these are an engineer's boot, I think they do fit the biker styling. I think these are pretty cool. Okay, well, we'll report back. Maybe my wife will do the review herself, we'll see. But as I say, a really good deal. Very much a competitive Red Wing. I think they're a brilliantly made boot from what I can see here, and certainly I'll be hunting down some Chippewas for my own use. And yeah, if you haven't seen my channel before, please check it out. I love quality footwear. Hopefully my wife will do soon as well. Denim, everyday carry, fountain pens, pen knives, coffee, guitar, cycling. Check out the channel. We might share some other common interests. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. As I say, love it if you subscribed, and I hope that's useful. Thank you very much. Bye bye.